welcome to Willow Yoga, Minnesota. I invite you to get yourself on your mat, settling in and bringing our hands to prayer at heart's center. Those thumbs can press into your heart. And if you have a cat or a dog joining you, that's awesome, because this practice is about being grateful for your body, yourself, those others who share your life with you, all of the bounties and blessings that we have. So get yourself on that mat. Find a way to get centered and press into those sitting bones. From there, we rise up and out. Those hands are at our hearts. Our shoulders can come up by our ears to start, then move them down your back. We drop that chin, lifting through the crown of that head. Close your eyes and take this opportunity to think of some things that you are grateful for. Name the abundance in your life. Name the good things, the things that you have that bring you comfort and joy, that you are so thankful for. Name them, honor them as you begin this practice. So a practice where we connect to our breath, thankful that we can take a deep breath. And from there, let everything go. Inhale with that sense of gratitude and life and energy. Exhale with a sense of release. Inhaling deeply, knowing that there is abundance in your life. Exhale, release those worries, the anxieties, the uncertainties. Inhale, feel how you are settled on the earth. And exhale. Last time, pull in all of that energy and goodness. Now exhale, release. From there, let's interlace our fingers and push those hands away from us. We're going to inhale those arms up overhead and drop our chins toward the earth. You might see a cat appearing in the frame of the film. We sit, we rise, and finding joy and wonder in life, because it's there. There are challenges, certainly. And yet, can we meet things with this open heart? Take one more breath in and exhale, bring your hands down. Interlace your hands the other way, bring the other leg in front. Push those arms away, lift those arms up overhead. Now bring those hands behind your head and press back. One of my favorite theologians, G.K. Chesterton, talked about how you can tell a lot about a person. He said about a man, when that man's hat blows off his head and he has to chase it down the street, does he do it with a smile on his face, or is he angry and upset? That's a lot about how we can meet life's challenges. Are we angry and upset, or can we find some sense of absurdity and joy even when things go wrong? Take one more breath in and exhale, release. Let's come onto our hands and our knees. And we're going to inhale, bring our right ear back toward our right hip. Exhale, we return to center. Inhale, we bring that left ear back toward our left hip, and we come to center. Inhale, right ear back. We come to center. Inhale, left ear back, and we return to center. Bring your knees wide and sit those hips back as you let your forehead move toward the mat. So this is wide-legged child's pose. The idea is that we want those hips dropping toward our heels And we extend so our ribs have lots of space. We reach those arms, we let those armpits air out, and we melt at the back of our heart, thinking about how we're counteracting our sitting at the computer, driving, working against our stress to open our hearts back up. Take one deep breath in and exhale. Come on to your hands and your knees. We'll tuck those toes and press ourselves back into a downward facing dog. And walk those heels out, lifting one heel, then the other. And now you can lift both heels at the same time. We inhale and exhale and press into those hands. The heels can move toward the earth. So in down dog, you want your hands about shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. We lift up through those hips. And here as well, we melt at the back of our heart, taking one breath in. Let's exhale, look up at your hands, and we'll step or hop to the fronts of our mats. Inhale, spines extend, and exhale, we fold over those legs. Arms reach out, and we rise up, palms touch. Exhale, cactus those arms. Inhale, arms reach back up, and we bring our hands to heart's center. Coming to the top of your mat. Feel the grounding in your feet, the energy coming up your legs, rising up into your body, so those arms just float out as we rise them up overhead. And exhale, we let our bodies come over those legs. Inhale, spine extends, and from here, plant those hands, step or hop back into plank. We're gonna hold, because this is a beautiful posture to work some strength. So it works the strength of our core, and it works this strength in our arms, and it's also an opportunity for us to chase our hat. And what I mean by that is this is some work. How are we going to meet it? Are we going to go, oh my God, when is this gonna be done? Or can we say, wow, look how strong I am. If my knees need to come down, my knees need to come down. We meet this work with this openness and wonder. Take one more breath. And now bring your knees to the mat. Bring your heart to the mat. Bring your fingertips wide. Inhale, heart lifts. Wow, does that feel good on that stomach? And exhale, we lower down. And we inhale, rise. You might have a lower lift, that's totally fine. And we exhale, lower. Inhale, rising up. Now look over your left shoulder. Try and keep those shoulders down your back. One more breath. And exhale, lower. Press into those hands, fingertips. And now look over your right shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Lower. Bring your hands by your chest. Press yourself up into a table. Inhale, that right leg goes back. Bring that right leg over to the left side of your mat. So the right toes press down. And now look back toward that right heel. Spine extends, we turn. Stretching the body side to side keeps extra mobility in that spine. So you'll notice we'll move the spine up and down and side to side. That helps us stay more limber, more flexible. One more breath in. On the exhale, that right leg comes back. Right knee down, inhale, and exhale, kick that left leg back. We extend, we bring that left leg over to the right side and look back toward that left heel. Stretching and growing long in that spine, then try and turn for 3, 2, 1. We extend that left leg back. We bring our left knee to the mat, our toes tuck, and we press back, downward facing dog. Let's inhale, lift our right leg up. We'll bend our right knee, and now you try and open up through that right hip. So the right knee points up toward the ceiling, the right heel comes toward that left bum or left outer hip. Notice your right shoulder is probably lifting. Can you lower it toward the earth? Take one breath in. We're gonna step that right foot forward. Get yourself set. From there, we rise on up. We cactus those arms. Now, I like to think of a bouncy spring. Think Tigger, Tigger energy. He liked to bounce, and we're not crazy bouncing, but we're buoyant. So we're not, but instead, we are wide open. We have this energy in our hearts, in our legs. We have this upward flow, and we're opening up and back with those shoulders. Take one more breath in. We're gonna plant those hands, step that right foot back, downward facing dog. You can lift one heel, then the other, lifting both heels up and down. Last breath. Now we plant and inhale, lift our left leg. Left knee bends and we stack left hip up over that right. Left knee up to the sky. Take one breath in. Say hello, kitty, and exhale. We step that foot forward, left foot forward. We rise up. Arms lift, then we cactus. Bend into that left knee. Open your heart. We sink into the left knee. We are light in that upper body. Get that buoyant energy. Think of a boat in the water, how it just floats. And we breathe for 3 and 2 and 1. Hands plant. This time, step your right foot forward. Inhale, spine extends, and we exhale, fold over those legs. Reach your arms out and up. We cactus those arms. We lift our arms back up and bring our hands to heart center. So I'm just gonna turn to face you. Bring your feet hip width apart. Bend those knees, and we're gonna bring our hands down toward the earth. As we rise up, our arms are gonna go out, and our right leg is gonna go out to the side, our bent right knee. So we inhale, sweep, lift that right knee up, bring our hands to prayer, come on back down. Those hands tap the earth. We rise up, that left knee comes up and out to the side, and down we go. We sweep those arms out. We rise on up, and down we come. And now over to the left. We come down and let's hold. So imagine you're trying to push one arm one way and the other. So we have this really strong press, isometric press as we sit those hips back. Now, can you point your fingers toward your heart? We're stretching out those wrists and we're working those legs, obviously. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Now just start swinging your arms, looking down at the floor. Feeling again that light energy in those legs. Breathing for 3 and 2 and 1. Both hands scoot down. We rise all the way up, palms touch, and bring your hands down heart's center. Inhale, we sweep those arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, spine extends. Let's take a big step back with that right foot and right knee drops. From there, we're gonna climb on up and we'll inhale, lift our arms up and sink into that left knee. From here, stay, or that left arm can drop and we reach up and over with that right arm, sinking into that left knee. Now, if your left knee or right knee doesn't like this, you could put a blanket under there, or you could be up. So if your knee doesn't like to be down, you could be up here. Breathing for 3 and 2 and 1. Bring your hands to the earth. Step that right foot forward. Inhale, spine extends. And now we step back with that left foot. And we rise on up with our arms. Right arm drops this time, and left arm reaches up and over. And breathe for 3, and 2, and 1. Bring your hands back. We'll step that left foot forward. Inhale, spine reaches, and exhale, we fold. From here, we'll bend those knees. Grab your elbows and sway side to side. Finding a rooting energy in those feet. And now letting that head pull gently on our spine. Stay here, or if you would like, you can release those arms and just grab your hands at your back and extend those arms up and straighten in those legs if you would like. We're breathing and reaching, grounding in those feet for 3, 2, 1. Bend those knees, scoop those arms down and up as we rise. Cactus those arms, lift your arms up and bring your hands to heart center. We'll stay grounded with that right foot and step back with that left foot. Coming into triangle, noticing that our hips kind of like to go on the diagonal, we're going to open them up so they're to this long edge of our mats. We inhale, sweep our arms up, reach that right arm forward, and tip over that right leg. Now, your hand might be up by your knee, by your shin, the ankle, or down to that foot. We get grounded in the left foot. And strong and long in that left leg, the left arm can reach. Looking at the floor is easiest on your neck, but if you'd like, you can look up toward that left thumb. We breathe, we extend, and find our rooting, and let the earth energy come up into our legs, so we are filled with prana and life, really ready to go. Open and wide, centered and strong. Last breath in. Let's exhale. Now inhale, rise all the way up. We're going to turn those right toes in, left toes out. Now you're facing the back of your mat. Arms reach. We extend forward with that left hand, then bring it to our knee, our calf, our ankle, or that foot. That right foot gets grounded. That's our anchor energy. And then the rest of the posture flows up and out. That right arm can rise. You can look at the floor or look up toward that right thumb. Trying to have your gaze be equal on both sides. So if you have one direction that your neck doesn't really like to go, try and remember that and then do it equally on both sides. We extend through our spine, open in our hearts. Take a breath. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Now turn your left toes in so you're facing the long edge of that mat. Hands to your waist. Inhale, hearts lift. We press those hips back. Our palms land on the earth. You can walk those arms forward. The arms are in down dog, and the legs are in Upavista Konasana, so wide angle. And we breathe and extend. And actually it wouldn't be Upavista because you have to be sitting for that one. So Prasarita Padottanasana is what it would be. Sorry. And we extend those arms, we lift those hips, we drop in our heart center, taking a breath. And exhale, walk those hands back in. Let's turn our right toes out and bend into that right knee. Your right arm lifts up to the sky, make an okay sign with your right hand. You can keep that left hand on the earth. This might be where you stay, or that left hand can point toward that left foot, and you look toward that left foot. Now, I love to think of this as just kind of a funky surfer pose. So really try and settle into it with that surfer energy. Isn't this awesome? riding the waves of our breath. One more, inhale. And now bring your hands to the earth. Straighten that right leg, right toes turn in, left toes turn out. We bend into that left knee. And now left arm reaches up, the right hand can stay on the earth, or right fingers point toward the right foot. And we extend, feeling strong and light, balanced and ready for whatever is coming. Reaching for 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands back to center. Turn the left toes in. Your hands plant. Step those feet together so they're a little wider than hip width. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our right arm and bring it between our legs. So we press back through that right arm. Pat your right bum cheek, saying, good job, you. From there, left arm reaches up to the sky. You can stay there or bend that left elbow and bring your hands to the small of your back. Stay there or maybe grab your hands at that right hip and look up over that left shoulder. We get grounded. Now, this posture is awkward. Can you keep that deep breath? Can you stay with that playful energy? Can you be grateful that you are on your mat, trying something new, going for it? You are awesome. Take one more breath, and we release those hands, bring them to the earth, and move side to side. Other side, those knees bend. Now that left arm goes through. You pat that bum, right arm comes up and over, maybe to the hand, or it can stay straight, maybe to the small of your back, maybe those hands meet, and you open up in your heart for 5, 4, life is awesome, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring your hands to the earth and go ahead and sit yourself on down. Come onto your back and bring both knees in towards your chest. We're going to extend that right leg long and pull that left knee in toward our left shoulder. Flex both feet. Move those shoulders away from your neck. They like to crowd our ears. Can you make them go down your body and breathe? This is called wind relieving pose, and I kid you not. So if you have a little too much turkey, you can have this pose in your arsenal as a way to help you deal with it. Take one more breath. And now bring that right leg in, and we're going to extend that left leg long and pull right knee toward our right shoulder as those feet flex, as those shoulders move down our back. Inhale and exhale. Last breath, staying soft in the jaw and shoulders. Now bring that right foot, sole of the foot to the floor so the knee is bent. Left leg comes in, extend that leg up. Taking either your hamstring, your knee, your calf, your ankle, or you could maybe grab that left foot. The right leg could always extend if you like. Now, you could just be holding here, totally fine. Stay relaxed with those shoulders, breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right knee if it isn't bent, and let that left leg hover. Keep it straight, but now let it fall over toward the left. Flex those toes. You're probably going to feel that in your outer left hip. Try and stay relaxed in those shoulders for 3, 2, 1. We'll bend that knee. Let your knees fall over to the right as you reach to the left. Twisting and settling, relaxing and breathing. One more breath. We bring those legs back up. Now it's the left foot that plants, that right leg extends. We grab either our hamstring, our calf, ankle, or foot. The left leg can grow long on the earth. Our hamstrings often have some injuries, lots of tightness. We really want to be mindful, and what that means is not what do I want, what does my mind want, what does my hamstring want. Letting that be what helps us move into the pose. One more breath. We'll bend that left foot, hands by your hips. Flex the right foot as we let it fall gently over toward the left. Breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right knee, legs drop over to the left as that right arm reaches away. For 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs back up. We'll take what's called happy baby, so grabbing our shins, our ankles, or the outsides of those feet. The knees drop toward the earth. We feel that low back wide on our mats. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. And let's release. And now we get to take Shavasana. And that means your knees can be bent and your knees could come together. That helps the low back stay safe on the mat. Or those legs can fall wide. Your hands could come by your hips. Or extend those legs. Walk your shoulders under your heart. Your chin drops towards your heart. And now you settle and feel your body. See if you can feel the difference between now and when you started. Feeling that energy, that spaciousness. That's the gift of yoga, one of the gifts. We let that earth hold us as we weave what we just did into our muscles and bones, our tendons and sinews. Let go. Let go of to-do. Let go of shoulda. Let go of the fears and uncertainties. And instead, open wide with a relaxation and a spaciousness that helps you settle and release. I invite you to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you have. But I'm going to end this practice by saying, may you be grateful. May you find those things that can fill you with wonder, because they are there. May you find joy and peace, and may your light shine. Namaste, and live light.